All right, thank you, Arthur. Now turning to some exciting TV news. Food Network's hit competition series Chopped is still going strong, heading into its 41st season. For more on the hit show, we're checking in with Chopped judge Alex Guarnaschelli. So Alex, as a judge on the show, what would you say are the qualities that make a great Chopped judge?
The show Chopped started out and I thought, this isn't gonna last. People aren't gonna watch this stuff. I think a big part of the reason the show has resonated so much for so long, the judges we're real, we're chefs. We know how hard this is to do. It's sort of like the basket is this gift, but it's also a giant booby trap, set up for you to make mistakes. I think judging honestly, I think being truthful, I think being kind when you need to be, maybe tamping on the, stepping down on the gas a little bit sometimes and giving people a truth about themselves. You watch these competitors come in the morning and it's sort of like a spa for the chef's soul. And by the end of the day, they're changed by it. You open a basket, you learn about your own abilities and your own capability. And I think a judge should help you do that.
And Chopped is known for its diverse cast of judges. What would you say is your signature?
It seems to me my personal signature as a Chopped judge is some type of death stare that I didn't know I had, which is something like, but in all honesty, we're eating, we're looking down, and then we look up. And it's that look up, that kind of Darth Vader moment that we have with the competitors that seems to be one of my signatures.
Has a competition ever taken place on the show that you thought was just impossible?
I never think the challenge is impossible. What scares me is when I think a competitor is going to finish the round with a completely empty plate. Because you can't, if you're not given any food, there's just nothing you can say. If there's something, even if it's a dollop of sauce, thrown from across the room at the last minute, at least you have something to work with. But an empty plate, whew, and there have been a few empty plates, so yeah. I thought it was going to happen, and it has.
And Alex, I have to ask, what makes a winning meal?
I think so much of cooking, there's so many ingredients, so many recipes and resources that we can use. It's hard to use restraint. You want to add caviar and lobster and all this stuff and steak. And, when you just make something simple and you just stick to a couple of ingredients and you don't stuff people, you don't want people eating a bag of chips on the car ride home. But you want people to feel satisfied and excited. And generally that means dialing back the ingredients and not using a million different things in one dish.
All right, thank you so much, Alex. And be sure to catch episodes of Chopped Tuesday nights on the Food Network.